since the past few that we've been hitting. What club are you hitting?
Hitting the wedge.
Hitting the wedge.
Sometimes at the end of last year I was pulling it.
Okay, hitting pulls.
Hitting pulls. So what I'm trying to do is focus on parallel head club.
Okay.
Or grip when I'm coming down.
Yep.
That's what I'm trying to focus on, is trying to keep that.
All right, hit one more for me.
Okay.
Okay. That one very well struck. Wasn't necessarily a pull, it actually drew. It started straight down your target line and then drew kind of away from the target, which kind of means your club path is just probably a little bit inside, and with an open club face kind of rotating closed as it goes through. Hit a couple more for me.
Okay.
That's just like I was saying at the beginning of the lesson. I want my students to make sure that they know and understand the different ball flights, so they can recognize that necessarily that wasn't maybe a pull or a hook. It was, we have to be able to identify the shot you're hitting.
Okay.
So it'll just help you down the road be able to help yourself when you go practice.
Good.
Okay. Very well hit. Very well hit. Now, the only thing that I can, and we've worked together for a little while, is the sequencing in your golf swing dictates your club path. And what I mean by that, set up as if you're going to hit the shot for me. Now I'm going to stand behind you, and I want you to take that club back. All right, and as you're taking that club back, if you tend to take that club back too fast, you get this recoil.
See that one land?
Okay.
Okay.
And when you recoil, there's two things that are going to happen. One, you're not
About
completing your
10,
backswing,
15 yards to the
which
left,
means you're not getting
down
the
it.
potential out of what we can get out of your golf swing. And
That's
two,
about
as that club
4
recoils,
feet
it recoils
under the ground.
Out.
across the line.
Okay.
And that's when you hit the pool. It's because your club path is going that way.
So you telling me to slow down?
Slow down. So there's a very common teaching aid that I like to use. This is called the orange whip. Okay. You see these sticking out of bags everywhere. It's got a very, very flexible shaft, heavy ball on the end with a counterbalance.
Okay.
Okay. What I like to do, let me trade places with you.
Sure.
Is when I practice with this, or all my students practice with this is a tempo and timing, and along with kind of a workout. When you make golf swings with this, the goal is to be able to make a swing, to have that club not recoil so much from the top of your backswing, and then swing through. So you start with little swings, just back and through. And you can kind of see at the very top of my backswing, this being the top, there's no, and that thing will come back and smack you if you're not watching. So what I like to do is I like to make my backswing, I get a nice full turn, let the orange whip set, and then do my downswing. And the downswing starts with our lower body rotating towards the target. All right? Okay? It promotes balance in the golf swing and the complete turn. So I want to trade places with you. Take a few little swings around your body, and you'll see how your upper body is taken over more so than your lower body. See how that's working? You want your hands to kind of stay ahead of that orange golf ball as you're rotating through. There you go. And you can see right off the bat the sequencing is your lower body's going first, and when your lower body goes first, this kind of drops down in there, and we rotate into your follow through, which is really good. So take a couple swings, go smooth. There you go. Start with the lower body on the way down. There you go. Good. Now release over to, take a regular swing now and try to just get over to your finish position on that front foot. Now could you see in the corner of your eye that ball kind of go in your peripheral vision a little bit?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, well
I wasn't paying attention.
that's good. Okay. If what happens is sometimes the guys that overswing this thing, that thing
Over here?
it's bending so much. So
Okay.
let it feel like you get to the top of the swing, kind of comes to a little bit of a pause, and then start with the.
I can see the shadow back here. I don't know if I'm flexible enough to.
Yep. There you go. Better. It was timing. You let your backswing finish, and then you started the downswing. All right. So let's just go back to hitting the pitching wedge. You probably feel a little bit of a workout. Feel a little looser, probably.
I do.
Take a nice smooth swing for me. swinging.
You're welcome.
You came up, yeah. And why did we come up? Why do you think we came up in that golf swing? We're just eager to see where it was going,
Most probably.
and that's what it was. And the cause of that shot is you get to the top of your backswing, and we're so eager to see where it's going. We kind of stand up
lift
out
up.
of our posture.
lift up.
Yep.
You're
Hit a nice solid. Try to make me a divot after the golf ball on this one. Nice solid turn, and then down and through. Make me a divot after the golf ball. Beautiful shot. That was so well struck because you made a good full turn. There was a better delay at the top of your backswing, and that club path was down and through. And take a look at your divot. Your divot is right at your target, which means your club path was much better because before your divots used to point that direction.
Okay.
All right.
So it's just a matter of tempo. Slow my tempo
You got to
down.
slow your tempo down so you can get that, just like we were talking about with our posture at the very beginning. If our posture's in a good position, it's going to allow us to make our backswing the way we want it. If
Okay.
your tempo's off, you're not going to hit that ball as consistently solid as we want to.
Okay.
So don't think about, think of Freddie Couples. I mean, his tempo is so silky smooth.
Right.
He really doesn't start speeding up his golf swing until he gets to about right into here, and that's when he really goes at it.
Ernie
okay?
Els the same way.
Yeah. So your practice, when you go to the range, or even if you're out playing golf, is I want you to take when you take some practice swings. I want you to take practice swings that feel like they take a long time, and they take a long time from the start position
5 iron, then I can hit them as far.
all the way through to about right there. Okay. So if you make a golf swing that takes 3 seconds, 1.4 of that golf, or 2.3 of that golf second is going to be from your start to about right there, because I want you to make sure that you got that sequencing down, because you have that tendency to get quick from the top of your backswing, have that club go across the line because you started the downswing with your upper body instead of your lower body.
Good.
Okay.
All right. That's good.
All right. Very good. Good job, Gary.
Thanks, Mike.
All right. Extremely solid there, Scotty. Just right of your target. Let's take a look at your divots real quick. All right. Well, first off, we got to make sure if you're my teacher and I set up to hit this shot, I want you to stand back where I'm at. Take a look where I'm aiming. Where would you tell me if I say I'm aiming at that yellow flag? Would you say good job or no way?
No, you're aiming right at the flag, so it needs to go a little left.
Just a little bit left. Yep. So your divots were actually, that last shot you hit was dead straight to your target line. Okay. So great, reason why when you practice, always lay a golf club down. Okay. You get to train your eyes on where your body is positioned in relation to that golf ball and your target line. All right, too many times guys will get out on the practice tee and just willy-nilly hit balls without even backing away and looking at their target. And with having that club down, you always have that reference. Okay.
Here's the problem I have. I hit some right, some left. Distance is almost always right,
Okay.
but some will be over here, some will be over here. Is that from alignment?
Your alignment has normally been pretty good. I think in regards to your shots, it's about the club face. Okay. Because your club path, for the most part, every time we've worked together, your club path has been down toward your target. It's just a matter of what's going on with the club face. All right. So hit some shots for me.
Yeah. The list I'm worried about is the one to the left.
And now, does it go dead left or does it curve left?
Dead left.
Dead left, okay. So if it's dead left, we can narrow it down to the fact that it's either just a completely over the top club path, which you normally don't have, or that club face is dead shut. Beautiful. That is fantastic. That's in the hole. Great shot. Great shot.
Now that was a little bit of a,
That was a little
bit
draw.
of a cut. No, it really did move a little right.
Did it move right?
Yeah. That could be wind, but I used to hit it real low, and I just don't hit it that low anymore. There's the one I hit.
Okay. Set up as if you're going to hit the shot for me. We've seen this on the iPad before when we slow that golf swing down. As that club goes back, okay, club path is really, really good. And you start to pick that golf club up, which is fine. But what tends to happen is that club face tends to stay very shut when you, instead of getting in that neutral position as that club is kind of going going back, okay?
Well, what causes that hands coming in
Well, as you,
or straight up?
well,
It should be
it
straight.
depends. It's, you know, sometimes I see your chest kind of stop rotating
Yeah.
as you're taking the club back, so you tend to pick that up with kind of with your right arm.
Yeah.
So set up as if you're going to hit it for me.
All right.
I want you to, on the next shot, I want you to feel like you're keeping this club in front of your body.
Okay.
Okay. All right. It's going to stay in front of your
Instead of
body
coming in here. Yeah,
instead
okay.
of, or no, not necessarily. You don't come inside from here. You tend to go up. Okay. As you go around your body, I want you to feel like you keep the club in front of your chest.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. I got you. That's a distance. I like that.
Good. Great shot. Now you got more out of it because you had more turn.
I didn't have
okay?
to swing as hard.
And you didn't have to swing as hard. That was a really good shot. Okay. Let's hit a couple more. Very nice. Very nice. Now when you did that, when you have that feeling or that sensation that you're keeping that club in front of your body,
I can go a lot harder.
you can and you don't really have to think about it that much.
No, you
Okay.
don't, you don't.
So in swing for you, your kind of in swing thought is going to be, I want to keep that club, my hands going. I want to keep my chest going and make sure that my hands stay in front of my chest. All right. What you tend to do is that club gets to here,
My hands.
the chest stop, and you pull it up like that. Okay. A great drill that you could do is if you took a towel and you just made some practice swings with the towel underneath your arm, they'd be 3/4 swings, but you'd have to keep that club in front of your body on the backswing. I don't mind when it falls out on the way through, but for someone like you and students of mine who are working on trying to keep that club in front of them, that's such a great drill to have that club in front of, have the towel underneath under your armpits, because if you stop your chest and lift your arms, that's for you. It promotes you with that shut club face, and that's when you tend to hit that golf ball well.
Yeah, the other thing that happens when I get my hands to kind of get stuck back here.
And you hit a couple more. Good, real good. And you got more of your distance back. That golf club was not closed whatsoever at the top of the backswing. Set up as if you're hitting a shot for me. Now I want you to feel like you're going to continue to rotate your chest on this as I help you take the club back. We get to here. That's a good position, okay?
Okay.
As before, when you would stop rotate your chest, that
I think
club,
I pulled it in here.
yep, and that club would stay shut. That's what's causing that. All right, now let's go to the good swing. All right, that last swing you just made is if you make that swing and you're rotating, that you keeping that club in front of you, that club was in this position right there. Oh, it's this right here is very this represents kind of the back of your left hand, and it's very square to your, and you're going to hit some really straight shots doing it. Let's take a couple more.
Come soon.
Beautiful. You can even hear a difference in the ball when it takes off. And you're picking up, now granted we're dealing with, what are you hitting, the wedge or the 9? Pitching wedge. You picked up what probably looks like maybe 5 or 6 yards, but for a pitching wedge, that's pretty good.
I'm more concerned with that flight. That's the flight I used to play. That's a flight that's accurate.
Yeah.
This flight up here is all over.
Very good. I just want you to continue doing that. I want you to, for your in swing, I want you to feel like, because your setup, everything looks really good. You know, one thing that we talked about at the beginning of the lesson was, you know, kind of lifting that chin a little bit so you can continue your backswing. Great thought for you to think before you take that club back, to allow you to continue to keep that rotation going with your upper body and feel like you still maintain that club staying in front of your body. Let's hit one more. Let's end on a good one. Beautiful. Crush. Great shot.
Thank you.
My pleasure as always. Good job, Scotty. Scotty, can I trade places
Yeah.
with, can Greg move in where you're at?